Yeah. We good. Yo, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get it busting, man. You already know what it is, man. We lit tonight. We lit. Let's get it popping, man. Let's start off with a little. Let's see what's going on. Let's give it a cameo. Let's start this off with what's what I'm gonna do for y'all. Start this bitch off with a little motivation. We're not playing around. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. They're gonna they're gonna try to spit in your face. They're gonna try to do all that shit, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna tell you why it don't matter. Because if you blessed, and that's what's so supposed to happen. You hear me? So for those individuals that are out there and they feel like uh, there's individuals that's trying to stop them, that's the devil. There's individuals that's trying to persuade them to do other things. Do what you need to do to get around that. It's all temporary. It ain't gonna be here for long. Think about it. We all must struggle. We all must conquer somehow. This is what has to happen, okay? I just want to let that put that on your mind top. Nothing comes without hustle. Nothing comes without struggle. You must work. And if you don't want to work, then you won't get what you want to get out of the situation. You hear me? So when you feel like you got that energy on you, that you feel unstoppable, or you feel like you want to be the best image of yourself, man, keep that inside of you. Because when you start to admit that to other people, what's going to happen? I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen. They're going to hate you. They're going to be mad at you that you want to do things with your life that they're not doing with their life. And the real reason they're mad at you is because they're mad at themselves. Why they mad at themselves, Angelo? Because you come from where they come from. You look how they look. And they don't like that. And who is they, Angelo? Family, friends, co-workers, people that you thought was your friends, your people that you thought would never betray you. They say blood is thicker than water, but in most instances, really, water is the one which is the non-family members are the ones that support you the most. If you know, you know. See, what I want to explain to y'all real quick, this is that motivation I'm going to hit y'all with before I start the show. People going to try to stop your grind because they see that you're going above and beyond their capacity of understanding. And I say that to say, you shine a bright light on them, so bright that it shows their flaws. They see that you have given your life to a purpose and they're not adult or mature enough to do that same thing. So what do? They hate you. They prevent you from progressing. They don't want to see you grind. They want to stop your growth. And they might even know noticing they doing it. You might tell a friend, "Hey, man, I stopped smoking for a while. I stopped drinking for a while." 2 days later, "Hey, bro, you want to go drink? You want to go smoke?" No, no, no. I've already told you I don't do that anymore. Respect the boundaries. So I just want to tell you guys, if you have a vision, if you have a feeling in your body that you're worthy more than what you're worthy of right now, go towards your full throttle. This is how the feeling I had with YouTube. You know how many times I left away from YouTube to do other stuff? Because it was safe. Because it was responsible to do. And that voice at the back of my head always told me, hey man, go get that money. Go on YouTube. That's gonna set you free. That's what you want. Go after it. And ever since I started my YouTube journey, it's not easily given, of course. I felt more happy with myself that I did something that I told myself I would do. And that's the importance of setting time boundaries and accomplishments to get done. Because you sit back and you relax and you think your life is going to go as smoothly. No. I have fitness goals. I have monetary goals. I have debt payoff goals. I have freedom goals. Set those goals right now. Make sure they're smart goals, specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and they have a time bound on there. Always give yourself a time limit on how long you want this to get done so you can push yourself to your limit. I gave myself a year to get 1,000 YouTube subs. I hit that in 6 months because I put a goal on it. So what I told myself, you know what, Angelo? You can double it up. Fuck doing 1,000 in a year. Let's do 2,000 in that year. It was a big goal, but I got it done, and that was all there is to it. Now, what's your next goal, Angelo? 5,000, 10,000. Who's saying I can't do it? I know I can do it. I feel it. Someone just came to me today, and the reason I'm speaking this motivation right now, because somebody came to me today, bro. They're like, man, you got that energy on you. I feel like you blessed. And I'm like, that's crazy you say that because I say that to myself every day. And not just the typical I'm blessed. No, I feel like I was given a path to pursue. Literally, like a calling. And I ain't no monk or nothing. I just feel a certain energy that allows me to keep getting up and keep going. And I know y'all in the chat probably do too. Some, maybe not all. Or you have a feeling that you want to do things that you yet to get up and start going. You need to get up and do it now. Make the plan. Organize your finances. Start structuring your lifestyle to look like it would look like if you were said individual. It could be riches. It could be fame. It could be health, fitness. Do it all, actually. Don't leave nothing on the table. Do it all. Don't stop. Keep going. And whoever think they could tell you to stop, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're saying. They're confused, actually. My very first tattoo on my chest, my very first text, you know what it says? It says, don't ever let somebody tell you can't do something. If you got a dream, go get it. People will tell you that you can't do something because they can't. It is like, if you have a dream, go chase it, period. It's just the quote from The Pursuit of Happiness. And for some reason, this quote hit me the most. It hit me to the heart, to the core. And it's told me to chase my dreams regardless. They're going to tell you, this is a quote that I titled on myself knowing that people was going to tell me I couldn't attain it. But you know, the thing about me, I love when people tell me I can't do something. You're giving me ammunition to fire. I love when people turn their back on me. You're giving me ammunition. I'm getting an unlimited resource of motivation by you breaking my heart, by you turning your back on me, by you sabotaging me, by you doubting my progress and what I could be. You know, what I think of people that turn their back on people like me, you must have thought I couldn't get it done. You must have thought your life will be better without me because I'm a failure. Well, it's time to turn the tables. And that's for any individual out there. Anybody that turned your back on you, anybody that doubted you, stole from you, betrayed you, turn that into a limited source of energy and pursue your goals. Success is the best revenge. There's no get back. The get back is getting money. The get back is being successful. The get back is being more attractive, more fit, more mentally stable, more strong. That's the get back. There is no need for physicality. I don't need to harm you. That's not good get back. My get back is seeing you rot by being self-destructive to yourself. That's my get back. I watch you while you fold. And I didn't even have to touch you. That's my get back, and it's always been my get back. You were self-destructive from the get-go, and that's why you didn't want me to proceed. And I need you guys to understand that is the goals. Stay focused on what you need to stay focused on and keep pursuing your goals. Don't stop. Even an individual like me, 16-hour shift I just got off of. Guess what happened? Got off at 11 o'clock, came home, took a shower. Where I'm at. Look at the clock. Look at the clock. Where am I? I'm in the Midwest. What time is it? It's 12:15. I'm back on the clock, doing my own personal thing. This is what it's about. It's the grind. It's the hustle. It's the motivation. This is what it's about. It's the sacrifice that you get to give to get what you want to get. And some people might say, "Oh, Angelo, you so focused on the money." Fuck the money. Look, it's about what I become to achieve certain greatness. It's not even about the money. It's about the achievements I achieved. It's about the person I became to get that. The grit, the energy, the motivation, the hustle, and the bustle, all that. That's what makes you who you are today. You know, when I go to the gym, when I come out of that gym, I'm like, and I see people eat bad. I see them not care about their health. That's them. They can do whatever they want. But in a hustler's mentality, I'm like, you know, you want transformation away from being the perfect person you want to be. You want mindset flip to, I'm gonna be that person now. That's it. You one mindset flip away from being the person you actually want to be. I'll put this on your head top and we're gonna go on with the show. Think about you in your deathbed, man. I work at a nursing facility, so I see it all the time. Think about you in your deathbed and you standing there weak, old, can't protect yourself. It's over. You already know it's over. Your time is ticking. Hospice, you only probably got a week or two left. And think about all the possible outcomes of your life that you could have been. Astronaut, athlete, actor, entrepreneur, businesswoman, businessman. And just think of those individuals that you let down while being on that deathbed, that you didn't pursue your dreams to go achieve it. Think about that and think about that deep, because those are the thoughts you will have on your deathbed. You're going to be thinking about family. You're going to think about dying. You're going to try to make amends with the good Lord before you pass over. For sure. That's exactly what's going to happen. But before that time comes, you are now back in the present. You need to think about the now. Act now. Prepare for later. It's your boy Angelo Savage. We starting on with the show. Blessings. Let's keep it moving. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Angelo Savage, and we back with the Daily Night News Savage Report. Y'all already know what it is. Starting off with that little motivation. Y'all got to get with it and get lost, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage, and we back down like smackdown. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what the hustle and the bustle does. We're going to get right into it. This is how we got to get it done. This is what I got to do. If you don't know now, you know. Make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to like the video, because it's your boy Angelo Savage, and I'm not stopping. I'm telling you, this is how it's got to be. So let's start off a little, see what's going on in the world right now. I wonder what's happening, okay? I think the world is going crazy right now, right? The world is going crazy. So as of now, I'm a little late on this news, but we're in the, I'm never that late, you hear me? So Iran, it seems like Iran targeted Israel in the new missile attack. This is going crazy, okay? So basically what happens is the United States is basically going through a ceasefire event at the moment, temporarily, until, I guess, I might not know too much information about this, but it seems like the news is saying that Iran targeted Israel in their new strikes. But I thought Israel attacked first, or they might have attacked Lebanon first, but let's continue. Let's just play this, and I'm going to see what I hear about this now. Let's go. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go.
We begin tonight with a new wave of attacks in the Middle East as the war between the U.S. and Iran reaches the bleak milestone of 100 days. These Iranian missiles were seen in the sky over Israel. It's the first time Tehran has launched strikes against Israel since that fragile ceasefire started back in April. Those strikes come after Lebanon's capital city of Beirut was targeted by Israeli strikes. Israeli forces say they were targeting Hezbollah militants. Israel is now vowing retaliation. The security minister quoted as saying, "Tonight, Tehran must burn." How President Trump is responding. ABC's Tom Suvi Burge leads us off from Jerusalem tonight.
Tonight, on day 100 of the war with Iran, the ceasefire cracking as Iran launches its first missile attacks on Israel in almost 2 months. Iran firing multiple waves of ballistic missiles at northern Israel. An Israeli security source saying at least 10 Iranian missiles were intercepted. There are no reports anyone was killed or injured in the attack. Iran retaliating against Israeli strikes earlier today on the Lebanese capital Beirut. The IDF saying it targeted Iranian-backed Hezbollah in the south of the city just hours after the militant group fired projectiles into northern Israel. Tonight, in a phone call with Fox News, President Trump reacting to Iran's attack on Israel, reportedly saying, quote, "What I would suggest to Iran, you've shot your missiles. That's enough. Get back to the table and make a deal." And in another call tonight, Trump reportedly telling Axios he was about to phone Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and tell him not to retaliate by attacking Iran.
Negative.
But in a sign of the pressure
He'll
Netanyahu
never do
will
that.
now face domestically and from within his own government, his far-right security minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, posting in Hebrew on X, "Tonight, Tehran must burn." The Iranian attacks on Israel coming after the US military and Iran exchanged volleys of fire this weekend near to the Strait of Hormuz. CENTCOM saying it struck Iranian radar sites Saturday after it intercepted Iranian drones which were threatening ships. Iran
That
then
looks
firing
horrible.
missiles at US allies, Kuwait and Bahrain.
And I'll say this, it don't matter what Donald Trump says to Netanyahu, he doesn't give a damn. He's not going to listen to Trump. He's never been the man to listen to Trump for real. Like, when it comes to somebody attacking him, he needs his get back, regardless. That Netanyahu always been like that. That Netanyahu is somebody that's going to get his get back regardless, even if it's a little tit for tat. He's never just going to stop. He don't care if it doesn't benefit us at all. So if Iran hit them first, let's just say hypothetically, they're going to go. It don't matter if Trump was sitting there right by him. He's going to send a load and try to attack Iran, even if it's a little tit for tat thing. And that's the thing. It's like, bro, we got to stop this. Come on now. Y'all messing up the United States at this point. And the bigger point I'm making is that we are the protectors of Israel. Israel ain't really protecting us, for real. So if it comes down to us, if we're y'all big brothers and we're protecting you, we trying to make a deal, it's probably best that you listen to us, right? You know what I'm saying? Or you going to go punch the man in the face when I'm telling you stop punching him in the face. Now I got to fight him again. But now he's causing trouble for my people that I'm protecting you. Rumor has it is that Netanyahu actually wants this war. Rumor has it is that Netanyahu wants war. Trump does not want war. We've taken a loss right now. Like, I know they might say the United States have not taken a loss. We have taken a loss, literally. Like, we're not even back at the table talking again. Like, I feel like at this point over here in Chicago, gas is sitting at like $5 a gallon, about $4.95 a gallon. So, like, I guess people are coming to the norm. I still see people driving. So that ain't stopping nothing. We're just adjusting to it at this point. We don't know what low gas looks like anymore. But this affects everything. I want people to understand when Iran controls 20% of the global oil, it means a lot for the whole world almost. You know what I mean? And then on top of it, you got to think about what happens when our fuel is high. When the fuel is high, the tractor and trailer, the truck drivers, they have to pay more for their diesel, which means they have to be paid more in order to transport said goods, eggs, wheat, oil, you know, the typical stuff we need. Even packaging when it comes to like USPS, Amazon, you might see a little extra fee added, don't even realize it's on there because they have to pay the truckers a certain amount of money in order to get them to move. If they don't move, they don't move. But the oil costs more money, or the gasoline costs more money for them to even transport. So when the oil is messed up, then the economy has to pay more. It's like inflation, but inflated inflation due to the fact that the oil must be moved. The oil must be low in order for things to get lower. If the oil's up high, everything else will maintain high, including regular service goods, because the companies will never eat the difference. They're never going to sit back and allow us to not get paid. They're going to always not take the bone. They're just going to add it to the consumer. We pay the money when the oil goes up, if that makes sense for people. You know, Same goes to barrels that we have on reserve and stuff. We might be using gasoline or oil that we should not use. I just say this is a sad situation where we need to somehow come to a mutual understanding in the middle where we can come together and make like another deal on the table. Like, hey man, you can do this as long as we can do this. Because at this point, the midterm election is coming up in November. We're at our 250th anniversary of the country, 4th of July. This isn't looking good for our country right now. It's like, what's going on? A lot of people are losing their jobs at the same time. These are the type of things that you need to understand why it's a bad thing that Israel is attacking Iran, even if they were attacked first. But that's usually not what's going on. You know, Israel's kind of trying to find the loopholes to attack in between. They're not saints, I'll tell you that. They're not saints for sure. And every time they are prolonging our negotiation with Iran is prolonging our inevitable non-growth of our country when it comes to goods and services that we need here. That means shit in our country is going to cost more because this country wants to keep attacking this country. Facts. Oh, and we have fault of our own, of course, too. So we can't take no blame off ourselves. Our leadership is kind of weird, and we're spending hella money trying to attack a country that can take the attacks. That being said, you know what I'm saying? When we hit sending over two B-2 bombers and stuff like that, those things will inevitably cost billions of dollars for us to do. So we're losing money while doing all this shit. And then you got these countries that are trying to raise taxes, like my state. I mean, not countries, but states. My state of Illinois is also trying to raise high taxes again, oil taxes again. So we got to eat that, send it to the country. They cipher it, do whatever they want, launder it back between the people that does fraud, and then Israel and them attack Iran. They get the oil prices super high. We can't do nothing. Economy just kind of almost plummets, and this is the reason why they haven't adjusted the Fed haven't adjusted the interest rates, because this has to be settled down in order for that to happen. They're not going to lower the interest rates and then the gasoline goes down. They're kind of almost plummet the economy, and this is why we need to start learning about these things, because sometimes you got to vote against this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So educate yourself. Make sure you vote correctly in the midterm election. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all like the video. And don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Tell me what y'all think. It's your boy, Angelo Savage, Savage Report. Let's see. Let's get to the next stage, man. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. We're going to get it rocking, get it popping. How y'all doing tonight, man? I know this is late, but, you know, this is the night news, the Savage Night News. This is the daily night news, Savage Report. This is what I do. This is your boy, Angelo Savage, man. It's quick. Let's get you a Frappuccino. Yum. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Just keep it moving, man. So let's see what's going on next. There's a lot of news we got going on right now, man. Yesterday we did a stream, but the stream was lagging so crazy I could not continue to go. But randomly today is like, it's pretty good. So we're gonna go with the flow today, and we're gonna do the topics. Let's get it. So it seems like 5 people were wounded in the Penn State stabbing spree. I guess this is in Manhattan. Is this Manhattan? New York City? I know it's New York City for sure. And it seems like somebody went in there stabbing people up. Man, what's going on with people again? I think they losing their mind. This is going crazy. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Police say a man went on a stabbing spree inside Penn Station this afternoon, sending multiple people to the hospital. Let's get right out to News 4's Charles Watson with the victims and the latest on the investigation. Charles.
Yeah, well, Rana, there seems to be some confusion in terms of how many people were injured in all of this. Mayor Mamdani released a statement a short time ago saying there were 6 victims. Amtrak police, the agency leading the investigation, however, says there are 5 victims. We are working to try to confirm which number is correct. Nonetheless, it was a pretty chaotic scene out here. We were out in front of Penn Station. Things were calm at first until shortly after 7 o'clock when we heard and saw a contingent of police officers and EMTs rush over to the scene.
That was on the scene.
Out and immediately start tending to bloody victims outside of Penn Station.
A chaotic scene outside of Penn Station this evening as police and EMTs respond to what authorities say was a stabbing incident. Amtrak police saying 5 people were injured.
They were just like terrified. Yeah, just terrified.
The stabbing happened inside of the station. An employee at a nearby shop says he saw people running in a panic, followed by Amtrak police, who he says tackled a man to the ground before eventually arresting him.
They had to get other cops in order to grab him, you know.
I just saw the cops. They were just running into that area. They pinned him down. There was like 5 cops that pinned him down.
This video shared with News 4 shows multiple officers subduing a person near the New Jersey Transit concourse as people look on. Authorities have not confirmed if this is the suspect. A senior law enforcement official telling NBC News one person believed to have mental health issues was taken into custody following the stabbing. Michael Christian, who works nearby, says he recognized the man who police took down and carted off in cuffs.
I've seen him once, but I didn't think he was capable of doing anything, because most of these homeless people, they're mostly talk. They just talk a lot and they don't really do anything. So that's why I'm kind of surprised he actually did something.
Our cameras.
Yeah, you're surprised he did something? Well, he did something now. This is what happens in Chicago, too. I seen a video the other day that it was like this homeless dude. I guess maybe a druggie, maybe a homeless dude. It don't really matter. Maybe both hybrid. And he's slinging a knife up in the CTA. He on the metro just Karate Kid with the knife, G. Like, what is going on? And yes, there's a mental health thing going on, but we probably need more security or maybe state patrol. I don't know. Get them on here because I know in New York y'all be going crazy. I need to start putting niggas in like the Gotham City psych ward or something, like, cause y'all wild as hell out there. I just seen what happened with the game. You're snatching jerseys off people, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Now y'all stabbing people up in a metro station. What y'all on? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need help now. First thing I just want to know is like, did it take the cop in order to stop this man from stabbing a lot of people? Because this stuff like this upsets an individual like me. Like, I'm a bold individual. There's a possibility I would have tackled him myself, because if the cop can tackle him, I can probably tackle him too. You know what I'm saying? Being a big guy. This man he didn't stabbed at least 5 people. Gee. And I know, you know, he could probably get the first 1 or 2, maybe 3, but the rest of y'all should have bum rushed his ass. This nigga's a threat at this point, right? He's a threat. He can hurt a child or a woman. Take him out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like shoot him or nothing, but at least tackle him, hold him down. He's one person. He's one hand. You can hold his hand. It's a knife. It's not a gun. Now, if he has a gun, it's a different situation. You might want to just leave out the situation. But this guy has a hand. He has a knife. So that means he has to get close to you in order to cut you. Now, it's dangerous regardless. And you don't want no killer riding around with no knife. But shit, maybe he can, you know, one person can fight him to save the rest of them. That's how my mindset is. Maybe I'm a warrior in that aspect. Maybe Angelo will give up his life to save a young child and a woman. Maybe even another man. Pause. But I'll tell you this. I ain't going to let no crazy dude, homeless or not, swinging around no knife, hurting people, though. Nah. I'm going to hit his ass with the football tackle. Facts. Quick. Blitz on his ass. Pause. Blitz. I'm on him. That's how I'm coming, because this is the situation where it makes me upset that this guy he's going to probably put in a psych ward for a little temporary eval, whatever, and they're going to let him go. This is a blue city. They're going to let him go. This is the same shit that happened in Chicago. They were like, oh no, he's just going through mental health things. Let's just say, you know, he just needs help. Let's put him through a little therapy, talk therapy. This man up here, Edward Scissorhands. You hear me? He cut niggas up like he a chef. And this is the problem that's going on with the community right now. Everybody thinks it's okay to have, like, if y'all going through something mentally, y'all probably need to be fixed. Y'all probably need to see a shrink. You probably need to do something. But the sad part is, like, damn, like, nobody could take this man. It took another cop to take this man out. See, the bravery of the cop took the man out. That's how, in my situation, that's how I look at it, man. Y'all tell me what y'all would have done in this situation. You know, a woman would have done something different than a man would have done. Like, imagine if that person was your child he was swinging a knife on. What would you would have done then? We need to have situational awareness. We need to get our heads out these phones, and we need to start looking up at what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Because we have our hands all in these phones, looking, not paying no attention. Next you know it, 5 niggas got stabbed up. in a span of 5 seconds. You hear me? That's how fast it happened. We lucky he didn't have a gun. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we should have situational awareness where it's like, hey, man, everybody come together and we just got to have to use our energy to get this guy out, immediately pin him down or something. Harm him, get him down, disarm him as soon as you can. He can hurt a child. And a stab wound is way different than a gun wound. Sometimes with a gun wound, it'll go through. It'll puncture one, go in, and then go out. A stab wound, damn near, you might have to lead a knife in there until you hit the surgery table. I'm trying to tell y'all how it go. Yeah. I'd rather get shot. I ain't gonna lie with you. Shoot me. Do not stab me. Shoot me. But in this situation, he's stabbing fat niggas up. And look, all I'm saying is, you got to be a savage in this situation. Just take advantage, man. I risk my life for y'all life because of the fact that this dude's a threat to the surrounding a community at the moment. We got to do neutralize this man or something. I don't know. Spraying with mace. I think every women should have mace. And I say women because a man could probably take this man out. I say protect kids because kids are defenseless and they're weak. They don't even understand what's going on. The women are a little bit oblivious, some of them, but the man should know, hey, this man's a threat to kids and women. Let's take him out, possibly, right? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. This is a cold situation, man. New York, you got to do better, man. Y'all go on cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't understand what's going on with y'all out there, man. It might be something in the water. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to comment. Tell me what y'all think about this situation. It's your boy Angelo Savage, the Savage Report. Let's go. All right, ladies and gents, let's get to this next topic. You know, we flowing and we mowing. We mowing and we flowing. Let's get it busting. You hear me? Let's get it busting. Let's get it busting. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all like the video for sure for me. And if you fuck with my content, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get to this next one. Let's go.
AI is going to radically redefine our value proposition. I mean, my view of this is that we have an initiative inside the company called Every Customer Has a Name. And that means that every customer is individual. How we respond to you should be empathetic, but every part of our value proposition should be tailored to the 300 plus different ways that we can look at you and tailor a proposition to you.
To what extent does AI just completely replace, if they're so much better, to what extent does AI replace human customer service agents completely?
For sure, you're going to see disruption with AI in certain job functions. I don't see how that's not possible. And right. I don't see how anybody can look people in the eye and say that's not possible.
What percentage of customer service gets displaced?
I don't even want to know.
It can be a large percentage of customer service. I think that function, is a function that has a lot of rote parts of it. I forgot my password. What's my billing amount? Those are all simple and easy things for an agent to go do. More complex things will be a combination of human and machines working together to satisfy. What that doesn't mean, you will have functions that will be disrupted for sure. And I don't see how anyone, again, could say that they won't be. But you will have, what we're seeing in our customer service right now, is the rote stuff can be done by agents. More complex is a combination of an agent and a human working hand in hand to be able to satisfy that customer much better than either of them could do alone. And so I think you'll see all of those things happen, but I'm going to lean heavy, as I think all of my colleagues will, all the Fortune 100 will lean heavy on AI. You cannot be a part.
And he's telling you what's going to happen, bro. He's the CEO of Verizon, buddy. He's telling you what he's going to do, and what him and his colleague, he just said it. Me and my colleagues are going to heavily lean on AI. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in any of these fields that AI might disrupt, you might want to find another job. Something safe for you. I'm safe. I'm in nursing. Y'all about to find something safe because he just gave you the spiel. Y'all got to start listening to what they're telling you. They basically telling you without telling you so you don't get worried or take your stocks out, do whatever. But listen directly. This guy's not lying to you guys. He's telling you AI is coming. I prefer us to use AI and human beings interactively, but technically speaking, AI don't need your ass. That's kind of this the gist I'm getting. Tell me if y'all got another understanding of what he said. He'd rather AI and humans work together, but that's not the reality of the situation. They're not going to work together because there's no need for the AI. You can program it. That's it. Other than that, it can look up tasks. I call a customer service. I ask them about my billing information. AI knows it, and it can tell me faster than it would take that lady to look it up. Break me down my policy. Make it simple. Da 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 da. Quick. What covers? Does it cover this? Da 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 da. Answers directly from the user guide, the manual. I'm telling you, I use AI every day. I use it because I pay for it. And for those individuals that don't use AI or ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or some people say Claude, I need y'all to understand that it's not going to be this cheap forever. We're only using it this cheap because they want everybody on it. Eventually, the price is going to rise because the value that it gives you is way higher than what they're charging you at the moment. I'm aware of that because I use it and I know that I can, with the potential of it, and I use it for some of the potential that I wanted to use it for. You guys got to understand that when the big bosses and shit start, the CEOs try to come out the woodwork. When Sam Altman, is he the CEO? Or the CEO or founder of OpenAI, ChatGPT, Elon Musk, Claude, Grok, those individuals start to tell you that the threat levels of this type of information is not about being scared and saying, oh, the Terminator's coming. No, don't think that far because that's beyond our reach anyway. We can't stop this thing. This has reached $1 trillion thing at this point. They're not, when millionaires, billionaires start to put their money together, y'all got to understand, follow where they're putting their money because they don't want to lose their money. They're not just investing in shit just for no reason. Use what you can use at the moment. It's going to take over, unfortunately. This is kind of a scary thing for this CEO of Verizon to tell you. This is a guy of one of the best phone companies here. Telecommunication. He knows what we're going to be using this for. He got to stay on top of that. You think you can be a CEO of a major company, you're not staying on top of AI? I know people that are working into finance and they're training AI agents and they don't believe their job might be taken by AI. Sir, you're training the agent right now to take your job. You won't have a job next fall. That's how this coming. This is business. Y'all got to look at this like business because if the company sees that there's an asset that can make the money faster or get results faster for a lesser amount of money, they're going to take the robot every time. It's not even personal. This is just business. This is how it works. Find y'all something safe to do. Please find y'all something safe because they're slowly warning us. And I've been following this for a very long time. This is just another major CEO saying something. They've all been warning us about the progression of this. What he would want is for both of us to work together. But why would I pay you a full salary while paying this robot to help you? One or two things is the outcome of this, and I don't want to be a downer here. Either we work together with AI, right, and they pay us less per hour because they don't need us because our workload is less because of AI, or they just directly get rid of us and use AI completely. That's literally the only two options. But I'll tell you one option that's not on the table. They're not getting rid of AI. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this, man. Is it getting scary? This is customer service jobs. For sure they're taking customer service jobs first. This is easy. Have you been through a recent drive-through at a Wendy's, McDonald's, bro? AI, brother. AI. I'm telling you, they're taking over. Robots everywhere. Y'all ever seen iRobot? I ain't trying to scare you now, but I guess I'm Will Smith in this bitch. Yeah. I'm Will Smith. and iRobot is here. And for those that don't know, iRobot is based on 2035 in Chicago, Illinois. Just to put some, we got 10 years now. We got 9 years, actually. The CEOs and shit say we got 3. Y'all better start moving. You better start moving fast. Heed to your warnings and just educate yourself. See what's the possible threats so you can protect you and your family. Because imagine you did get one of these jobs. The jobs that AI will take over, and you've been to school. It could be programming. It could be marketing. It can be accounting, customer service, any of that. And you got into this job, then you went to go get a 30-year mortgage. You think your mortgage will be paid for 30 years? Let's just be reasonable. Let's just think outside the box. With the innovation of AI we have right now, and they said that one of your jobs is at the top, let's say 10 that will be replaced. You think you can afford your 30-year mortgage, huh? Let's start thinking. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This channel, you're going to be starting. I'm going to force you to think here. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is Savage Report. Hey, man, it's getting spooky out here, gang. It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky. I'm telling you, y'all better find something safe to do because I'm telling you, the world is about to blow. I say pay off all your debt. That's why I'm on my debt payoff journey right now. Facts. I'm on my debt payoff journey right now because I don't want no liability when some shit busts down. Facts. I don't want to be like, oh, I can't pay my car. I can't pay my loans. I can't pay this. No. That ain't some words I want to say. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Remember that. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So y'all about to stay ready. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Just get on with it. All right, let's actually react to some fun things, and then we're gonna get back to the business now. I want y'all to understand what's going on right now. Actually, let's speed this up ever so slightly. It's, just slow, just ever so slightly. So it looks like Kai Cenat is out here doing the Streamer University 2026. Now, those that don't know, Kai Cenat is one of the most famous streamers, but then last year he hopped off the streaming platform and he took a mental break. Then he continued to make clothing, which it did sell out within seconds. People loved his clothing. He's a great content creator. And the thing I see here is, like, I think Kai had more of a mental thing. It was, I think, with his girlfriend. I guess she cheated with NBA YoungBoy and all that stuff. And he took a break from social media, because everybody has their opinion. And, when you're on social media, you're doing this streaming stuff, kind of like what I'm doing, but he's more authentic with it. He's doing what he loves to do. It's like he's having fun. And I can have fun too, but I'm more business oriented with it when it comes to the data. He's having fun, but then this stuff can take a mental toll on you. I seen one of his parties live. The guy is something nice, bro. I think he's like 23, 24, maybe. Probably not even that. My man's living the best life he can, and I'm glad he's the head honcho of the Streamer University. He has to keep it going. That being said, let's commentate to this, man. It's the Streamer University 2025 official enrollment trailer. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like that video above. Let's go.
Streamer University. It's good to be back. Hello? Where's everybody at? It's application day. Hold on. What the hell? Hello? What's going on? Anybody home? It's application day. What we doing? Oh my gosh, what happened to this place? Are these supposed to be the new uniforms? Damn. God. Who's there?
He got to pursue the acting career. I'm telling you, he got it.
Chris, what are you doing in there? They're everywhere. Huh? They're everywhere. Oh, why is nobody here? They're taking over. Ooh. Stop saying that. You're gonna upset them. Ooh. No. Chris, harder delivery hours here.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Wait, I have a solution. What is it? I've been working on this thing for a month. Where is it? Here. Yes.
Hell no, you ain't outrunning no owl. Okay, okay, okay.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! It worked! We did it!
Yeah.
Bring it in!
This is your last semester.
Okay, okay. Streaming University, enroll now. Should I enroll, chat? Should I enroll? Because I think I might have to now. Yeah. Think I might have to enroll. Yeah. But I'm a news streamer. You know what I'm saying? I stream to the news and trending topics. I'm not a fun man streamer. I could be. Angelo So Funny. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is actually entertaining. I like this. This is dope. The youngsters, man, get active, man. This is the future right here. This has been the future for a long time, but right now, streaming is the future. Streaming University. Make sure y'all go enroll if y'all are part of the streamer crew. I'm gonna do it. Is you? I just want to know. This is what's gonna happen. This is the future. I like that. This is dope. This is dope. This is dope. Okay. Kai Cenat, everybody. Kai Cenat. Yeah. My boy, my boy. Yeah. Okay, okay. That's that boy. That's that boy. Yeah, yeah. All right. So now that we got that underway, let's get back to the news. I needed to show that because I need to see what's going on. Now, we got a more interesting thing going on right now. So basically what's going on, I don't think you guys are going to like this. So basically there's a man being held at the moment on a $5 million bond for allegedly sex trafficking tied to a party house. So let's get this underway, and I'll tell you my take once we get there. Let's go. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you subscribe.
A 1-year-old man is in custody tonight, being held on $5 million bail tied to alleged sex trafficking at a Bellevue mansion. Police say young women were being forced to make sexual online content at parties packed with hundreds of people. Here's KOMO's Claire Weber with what happened in court today.
Cars would pour in here like water. A sea of cars, all young people.
People living near this house in Bellevue say massive parties have been happening every Friday and Saturday night here since new tenants moved in last fall.
The girls would get out of the cars and be dressed very scantily, no coats.
5'9", good afternoon, sir.
Bellevue police arrested this 21-year-old man after several female victims reported being forced to make sexually explicit content for money.
They were essentially coerced into being sex trafficked at this residence. They were made to perform on sites such as OnlyFans and other places.
Coerced or forced? Because those are two different things now. We listening.
Platforms.
Prosecutors say the man made hundreds of thousands of dollars over a multi-year investigation, which revealed women's claims that he beat and strangled them repeatedly.
That he spit on them, poured spaghetti over his head, pointed guns at them, and made them crawl across the floor like a dog.
The victims working with police are between 18 and 22 years old, most of whom they say ended up at these parties through social media posts advertising a fun time.
For these young ladies, this was anything but fun. This was a nightmare for them.
In court, the man's defense attorney argued $5 million bail was too high.
This was set up as a legitimate business. We have a lot of investigation to do on our end, but these are allegations only at this point.
We tried knocking on the door, but nobody answered. Police say officers saw multiple parents drop off underage high school students at these parties too.
Our investigators think it's quite likely that there are additional victims out there.
Police have seized evidence and luxury cars from the property, and they believe more arrests and charges are likely to follow.
If I get this right, he basically was making girls do OnlyFans content. And the thing I'm having with this, right, is because there's a difference between, they say he was doing this for multiple years, which means that they were not forced. I don't like the force word because that's implying that they were doing it without their will. Maybe eventually without their will, but it didn't start off that way, right? Maybe. We got to see how this case goes. This is very interesting. Honestly, technically, this is the same reason Andrew Tate got in trouble. Technically, the same way without OnlyFans. Before OnlyFans, this is literally the same reason that Andrew Tate was in trouble for this same action. And the problem with this is like, I ain't no criminal or nothing, but I was gonna do some shit like this now because I didn't think this was illegal. I guess it's not illegal. It's just the forcing of said action to make them do it, right? Is that illegal? I'm assuming, because I know a lot of females, and if y'all want to get some money, I can manage. I'm a good manager now. I'll manage it for you. I just think the concept of, I think he's laying his hands on them or forcing them to eat or crawl on the floor is the problem. So it ain't the fact that he is taking their money. It's not the fact that they're doing P work. It's just the fact that he was forcing them to do certain actions they didn't like. Because I don't know if it was a forceful sexual action. So say if I'm a manager, right? I'm just going to put something on your head top. I'm hypothetically speaking. It's your boy Angelo Savage, of course. Make sure you subscribe. If I was said manager and I was their manager and I had to organize the scenes, the house, the guys, the photos and everything, I'm not forcing you to have sex with that individual, but that is the job that requires us to get paid on your channel. Now, they will make it seem as if, because the cop originally started saying they coerced, that means I convinced you to do something you did not want to do. But I didn't force you to do it. I almost tricked you to do it. I don't like those type of wordings because we can't allow women to be on these platforms and be managed by men that are willing to be organized, but then say they're coerced to do it. So they're only not coerced to do it if they have their own mindset to do it. Maybe they don't have enough discipline and they wanted a manager, because that's literally probably how this situation started. They needed a manager and they needed content to go, and this guy was organizing it all. This is a young guy, 21-year-old guy. He probably figured out like, okay, I know some chicks. They want to make the content. I'm willing to organize the content, because that's what I would do if I was him. But I guess the content when he's like, oh, he's making them doggy walk on the floor. Is he making you, or is he telling you to do it? Because if I'm forcing your ass to doggy walk on the floor, like I'm literally putting my hands on you and forcing you, that's different, right? But I don't think in this concept that was the case. It's just me telling you to, hey girl, doggy walk on the side of on the floor with the spaghetti on your head across the hall, booty naked. Yeah, this is all for content, yes, right? But if I beat you, throw some spaghetti on your head, muff you, tell your ass to get the doggy walking across the thing in video, that's a dip. Okay, now I might have been forcefully doing something, right? That's kind of how I look about this situation. What is going on? Literally, what is going on? Like, this is literally the same reason Andrew Tate got in trouble. Andrew Tate got in trouble for organizing basically an OnlyFans, but it wasn't OnlyFans, it was before OnlyFans, of women to make content for them. But they said they coerced the women to make the content because he treated them as their girlfriends. And then he profited off all the money that they had. But he took care of them, but he took all their money. Like a pimp, almost. But that was their agreement. So this is the same concept. Maybe he's just. I seen an interview where OnlyFans, they said some managers they take 75% and they give the rest to the girl because they're organizing it. They're conversating with other guys. They set up the equipment and all that stuff, and they make sure that the money's flowing through. Now, is that fair? That's between the content creator and the manager themselves, if that's fair. But I need you to understand that, is it illegal? Because that's what they're charging with. He's on a $5 million bond now for alleged sex trafficking. This sex trafficking. But if he didn't force his hands on him, he's not a, you know what I mean? But this is a sticky situation. The woman's going to win in this situation. He's going to get time. because this is the type of case that pulls at people's heartstrings. And when you have a case that pulls at people's heartstrings, it's going to be hard for you to get off. It's definitely going to be hard for you to get off because of that. This is a weird situation. I would say, I was thinking about that. I work around a lot of nurses, and some of them like to do this type of stuff. So I was like, well, I'm a disciplined individual. I could organize your videos. I can set up time slots. I can set up photo shoots. I can get the photographer. I got scenes ready, and I just know how to organize. I'll even market it and talk to the guys on there to get the extra tips. That's where I see where this guy possibly should have done that. If he did do it, hopefully. But when you put your hands on him, I guess that's where the alleged sex trafficking happens. Possibly. This needs to be clarified. This is a very interesting story. We're going to stay on top of this. This is your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like the video top. I appreciate the love here. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. This is a Savage Report. Peace. All right, let's read some comments real quick, man. Y'all going crazy in the comment section. It's your boy, Savage. All right, I see. Okay, Survive said, it's so small. Survive said the screen is small. It says small and covered by the chat. Maybe I can figure that out. Because this is landscape mode. I don't know how you can take away. They should have an option where you can remove the comments so then you can just watch it. Right? That's almost a YouTube problem. You know what I mean? Let's see. Then we got, hey now, what up, spiritual? Of course, they tried knocking. No answer. Sounds like some Diddy crap beat submission. Yeah, facts. There's definitely some Diddy stuff. But you know what? When it comes to women, bro, it's a very dangerous situation. It's probably best to leave it alone when it gets that far in depth. Let's see. Let's read some more comments. Sounds like Diddy crappy submission. Each room would have its own theme and stuff like that. Not facts. So each room would have his own theme, have his own program. Honestly, if the women don't want to have like penetration scenes, I would have it just lingerie and whatever scenes with the lighting and all that. I have a crew. It'll be professional. Definitely they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's a thrill, doggy walk, and I'll give you a treat. See, you don't shit what you eat. So it's like, I wouldn't fuck these girls. I wouldn't even try to get close to them. It's all strictly business, hopefully. I like your nose. You like my nose? You're a freaky man. But what about Cassidy getting sued by escorts and participating in a Freaknik, and she flee the country and she don't have to come back for court and the safety of her family? Oh, yeah. That man, it don't matter if she could have taken full advantage of that man. It don't matter. They not going to prosecute her. That's not how the system works. The system don't work for men. If a man said he got sexually assaulted by a woman, bro, they're going to laugh right in his face. Right in his face, boy. They don't, what? They're going to be like, huh? What do you mean she took advantage of you, man? They don't care if motherfucker got drugged. Says, I'm a grandma. Hey, granny. Hey, Angelo love the grannies. Angelo love the grannies. Okay. What up, Trinity? Shout out Trinity. All right. Let's get to this next one. We've been knocking these out. I appreciate the love, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get it tuned. So what's going on here? It says car company produces solar powered car. Solar powered car. Aw, shit. Yeah, he's looking for trouble, buddy. Buddy, you're looking for trouble. Okay? Let's play the video. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you subscribe.
We know high gas prices have a lot of people looking for other choices when it comes to They're cars, right? Joining us right now with an option that charges by the sun. That sounds awesome. Chris McCammon with Aptera Motors. Chris, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I feel like we've been talking about this car. I think we've had you on for 5-6 years now. This is the vehicle, and this is a big year for you guys, right? First of all, tell me about the self-charging car. It's made in Carlsbad, the Aptera. Give me a little history behind the vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we started taking orders in 2020, and right now we've finished our first units off our validation assembly line. So this is one of our, let's say, validation units. This is a self-charging vehicle that can get up to 40 miles a day from the sun, just sitting here. So
just
charging right now. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's awesome.
And I was looking up before I came out here about just the range, because you guys really are coming out with a 250, a 400, a 1,000-mile range car.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
It all starts with aerodynamics. So a traditional vehicle uses over 60% of its energy just pushing air out of the way at highway speeds, which is wild. Like, why are we driving bricks around if we don't need to be?
True.
Right, once you learn that, if you make a vehicle that's shaped like this, you can get a lot further with a lot less energy.
I wanted to ask you, because one of my questions way back when, 4 or 5 years ago, why only the 3 tires? Is that just purely for style, for looks? And you said, no. Engineering-wise, there's a reason. Explain that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a 3-wheeled vehicle because of rolling resistance. Anytime a tire hits the ground, it's losing energy. So by having 3 points of contact instead of 4, we can make the vehicle even more efficient.
So there's a reason there, because you said...
It's always a weird reason.
There's always a reason. And you mentioned earlier, I asked you, like, a validation vehicle, for people who don't know what that means, that means what? That you guys get to drive it?
Yeah, exactly. We get to drive it. We do, water intrusion testing. We do solar testing, so we have vehicles always in the parking lot, solar charging, testing that stuff out. All these final things.
Man, why is the trunk so damn long? Look, come on, man. What y'all fitting back there? And why would I have to reach all the way back there to get my bags? But I'm not going to complain. I get 40 miles on no charge. That's just the sun's rays. You hear me? But I wonder if it still can take charging, though, or gasoline. But I assume that it does at least takes charging, right? But who's going to be driving? Let's be real now. Can I be real with you? Who going to be driving this cat in the hat looking ass car? I swear to God, watch. Cat in the hat car. Fuck is you saying? What is wrong with them, man? Who's about to drive this cat in the hat ass car, man? I'm good. Y'all can have your 40 miles back. I'll walk. Facts. This a cat. Y'all ever seen Cat in the Hat with Mike Meyer? Bro, I'm not driving this shit. Like, they talking about, oh, you've been doing this for 5 years, boy. Cat in the Hat released about 15, 20 years ago, boy. Yeah. It's a doom buggy. Fuck you talking about? This shit ugly as hell. I would never, you'll never see me seen in this. This ain't even cool to even look at all. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Look at it. No. I'm good. I'll walk. I don't even want to be seen in this unless you got to fully tint it out. And I mean 0%. And I got to park it around the block to get out. And does it have anything else? Then can you self-park it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this car looks ugly as hell. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
So when that first person gets their vehicle, how many miles is that the range for that guy's car?
Yeah, so we're launching with the launch edition vehicle, it's called, and that's targeting 400-mile range.
See, look, I know my stuff.
You know your stuff.
Wait, hold on now.
I love this car. I love the concept of it. So that guy would get the 400 miles.
Right.
And then
full
solar. Also, you mentioned it's full solar, because the panels
are
all over. It's on the hood, it's on the roof.
Yeah, and we
that
manufacture all these panels in Carlsbad in our final assembly location.
If we get in close on this, Chris, can you explain, like, are we looking at a bunch of little squares?
So these are each solar cells. We get them from Maxion.
Wow.
So there's 189 solar cells on the vehicle. It's about 700 watts of solar. And yeah, that can get you up to 40 miles a day, kind
Just
of back
from the
into
sun,
that, just from the
driving
sun,
around.
back into that high voltage battery.
Yeah.
So,
But you can still charge the car at a charging station if need be, and that's where you get the big range and mileage?
exactly. So yeah, it has a 400-mile range battery, and you can plug it in with the Tesla connector. You can supercharge in under an hour, just like a normal EV.
So if your shit sit,
This is so cool.
Think
okay.
of this as an invisible plug to the sky, always charging it.
Oh.
So if you don't drive for a week, I mean, your car might fully charge, right?
Wild.
That's what I was about to get into. So you telling me if I don't drive for about 7 days or a week, my car gonna be fully charged, no gas whatsoever, 400 miles. All right, nah. I know this shit looks stupid as hell, but I might consider now, because we talking about the concept of saving a lot of money. I fill up once every 2 weeks, right? And I get about 400 miles per tank, right? If this car can charge up 40 miles a day, I'd be saving at least, based on these gas prices, at least $160 a month. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Talk to me about pricing. How much money can you save obviously on gas driving a car like this,
Yeah.
but also what it'll cost you?
Yeah, well, the cool thing with this vehicle is we're targeting a tenth the energy per mile compared to a gas sedan. So if this was a gas vehicle, which it's not, it'd be 350 mile per gallon equivalent. So imagine driving a vehicle at 1 gallon of gas gets 350 miles.
That's unbelievable.
So depending on what car you have, you could get anywhere from $2,500 a year saved, $5,000 a year saved, just on the solar energy.
Of the car and
Yeah, there's a little.
Look, now we talking
the
now.
steering wheel is cool too, man.
Yeah.
Kind of look like a happy face. Is that a happy face steering wheel?
Yeah, Hello Kitty kind of thing. Yeah.
Hello Kitty steering wheel.
Yeah, it's
okay. So the first one is going to be at some point this year. How many cars have you guys actually made? Is there a waiting list?
Sure. Yeah.
You mentioned price. If you did, I wasn't listening.
We're targeting $40,000 for that launch edition vehicle, so the 400-mile range vehicle that we're aiming for. We've had a lot of prototypes over the years of the company.
Okay.
But we just a couple weeks ago rolled off the first 5 validation units off of our assembly line in Carlsbad. So yeah, now we're going to have kind of a set of 10 validation vehicles plus these 3 more plus 5 plus.
Still get on the waiting list?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. No. You can keep it. I like the tech, but put that on an electric Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Put that tech on a Tesla. Facts. Can Tesla pay you out for that tech to put it on the Tesla? I don't want it on this goofy ass cat in the hat whip. Remember the cat in the hat whip? He had the fish on top of the whip. Gee, this is it. I'm good. And I bet it drive like it too. I'm straight, bro. Nah. Not in a million years you're going to see me drive in something like this. I can't do it. I have pride. I have dignity, actually. What would they say? Oh, bro, you don't have to pay for gas. Nigga, I'd rather pay. See, they should have made it look cool. This just look goofy. Okay? This look like some shit from the Goofy movie. I'm telling you. I'd rather just pay for gas than be seen in some shit like this. Maybe y'all think differently. Maybe y'all think that it's probably best that you get seen in something like this just so you could save 400 miles per tank. Free 40 miles per day. Hey, I'm not saying I'm not better than it. If I need to, if I had nothing, then yes. If I had nothing whatsoever, it will be something great, right? But that's not the concept for me. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. We've lost the plot. We lost the plot. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe, man. It's the Savage Report. It's the Daily Savage News. Let's go. Peace. We've lost the plot. We lost the plot. What's going on now? Where is my charger? Sorry, ladies and gents. So, I want to comment on another video, and I haven't found the video. Actually, I think I found the video, but there's a lot of stuff. First off, I want to comment on those Knicks losing yesterday. I don't even watch sports like that, but it was just the concept that I guess the ticket prices, they saying the minimum ticket price was like in the teens of thousands, like to the hundreds of thousands. I seen Donald Trump showed up. You got all the other ones showed up. Who else? Jay-Z showed up. Cardi B. Cardi B showed up. It's like everybody was there, right? So, hold on real quick. Yeah. Man, this is a nice show, man. I appreciate the love y'all up in the chats, man. Definitely spiritual. I appreciate the love. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you mess with me. If you mess with the channel, subscribe to the channel. There you go. We back down like SmackDown. I was on here streaming so long that my thing died. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Hold on now, because them frames starting to drop. Oh, that's the video I need to listen, subscribe to. I'm gonna react to this video. It is
Move on now to the verdict in Texas late today, and move on now to
Metcalf and the teen sentencing, because basically I was following this the whole time. I thought I reported on it, but I might have didn't record it. So basically, this happened. I definitely made a video about this last year, about around the time when this happened. But I was reacting to a commentary from the content creator Anton Daniels. Now, I respect Anton Daniels. I respect his opinion and everything, but I just didn't agree with it because I hated the bandwagon of basically black people immediately going against black people without kind of like understanding the situation. Like, let's put the evidence on the table first, and then let's talk about it and put blame and who's what and what is what. Because I'm not the type of person to just immediately assume. I need to, if we're going to take this to court, I'm not going to be the jury right then and there. But that's what I felt at the moment when I was commenting on this, that Anton Daniels, and I think his name was Charleston White. This is one of my actually biggest videos of this, my YouTube channel, was commenting on the Charleston White Anton Daniels reaction to this case. Now, at the time, and I'm going to say at the time, I did not agree with them due to the point, it was just they were bandwagoning on to the rest of the, let's say, white people, right? But what was really happening is I'm like, damn, can we allow this kid to at least be innocent until proven guilty? At the moment, it was just, hey, he did it, he's going to jail, he shouldn't have been there. And I'm like, yo, let's just take it slow. We don't know what actually happened that day until the case come out. Now that day has come, right? That day is here, ladies and gentlemen. And the problem about this case is that all the people that testified against this individual has helped the plaintiff, not the defendant, in this situation. Pretty much the family of the Metcalf family, the Austin Metcalf, due to the fact that they insinuated that this guy showed up, was under the tent, only one other person actually knew him, and all of the basically all of the witness statements stated that this guy, Mr. Carmelo Anthony, no pun intended, nothing to do with New York, he was there and he kind of started it. Now, was it excessive that he might have taken a weapon out and stabbed this individual? Possibly. But we didn't know the evidence when I made my reaction to the video. So once I did see the reaction that Anton Daniels and Charleston White did, I kind of got upset due to the fact that I'm like, damn, the brothers are already turning on brothers. I feel like that's the same thing for all of us in the community. Immediately, it's black on black on black, criticizing black. But then again, I kind of matured over time, and I'm like, all right, let's look at this from a non-emotional standpoint, and let's re-look at this story. Now we're here. So let's react. This is your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's the Savage Report. Reporting live is your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Actually, speed this up ever so slightly. Actually, I might not need to. Let's get it. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage.
Move on now to the verdict in Texas late today. An emotionally charged murder trial sharply dividing a community just outside Dallas. A teenager convicted fatally stabbing a rival high school athlete during a track meet. How the community is responding tonight. ABC's John Quinones is in Texas.
Tonight, raw emotion and tensions running high outside this Texas courthouse as word of the verdict reached the crowd. After deliberating for less than 3 hours, the jury found the 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony guilty of murder in the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf, an athlete from a rival track team.
Both families became pretty emotional. They were holding it in as best they could, but you could hear emotions just on both sides, and you could see relief and some of the Metcalf family rubbing each other's backs.
Prosecutors called it murder, plain and simple, telling the jury you can meet a shove with a shove, but they argued you don't get to meet a shove with a stab. Anthony never testified, and the jury rejected his claim of self-defense. The case fueling a debate over race and deeply dividing this community. It all started at a rainy track meet last year when Anthony walked under a tent belonging to Metcalf's team. After Anthony was repeatedly asked to leave, Metcalf pushed him. Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed him in the chest. Metcalf died in the arms of his twin brother.
Carmelo Anthony, class of 2025.
Both teens were promising students and athletes.
It's a crazy situation, you know. Either way it go, there's no win in this.
Late today, Carmelo Anthony in tears as his mother took the stand, pleading with the jury to have mercy on her son, telling them her son is remorseful.
And just a short time ago, Anthony sentenced to 35 years in prison.
And Lindsay, tonight the school district issued a statement saying they've carried the weight of this tragedy for more than a year.
Sure did.
And they're asking the community to support each other with respect, sensitivity, and understanding. Lindsay?
Hey, look, can I be real? He shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have done what he did. He let his emotions get the best of him. And now, to be honest, they could have gave him a worse sentence. But let's look on the bright side of this. He's still alive. The other kid didn't make it at all. And he only got 35 years. Yes, he'll be out when he's about 55 years old. But halfway through there, he has parole and he can possibly get out. But he'll still get to live another day. So still a bright side to this, bro. You got to pay for the consequences that you did, bro. That's just what it is. And this is for everyone else that is acting with their emotions. Don't. And I hate to say this because everybody doesn't look at how I look at it. But how I see it now, with all the evidence being shown now, some people might say due to the fact that there was no black jury members and that they removed all the black jury members. Yes, that could have been a contributing factor because they did deliberate less than 3 hours to convict this man. The shit was moving fast, like defense rests, state rest. I'm like, oh yeah, this is going too fast now. At this point, they finna sentence this man really quick. Now, would have went fast if it had a black juror, because I think everybody has to agree mostly, I believe, if they are all the jurors. So it would have carried on until they all agree. It being all white jurors, there's a possibility that they don't need time to waste. But at the end of the day, if all the evidence if he had any evidence that kind of contradicted the statements, there's a possibility he would have never got sentenced as guilty, at least. But all the evidence in the witness testimony points to Mr. Carmelo Anthony as kind of the aggressor in this situation. Like they said, a stab, a shove is met with a shove. A shove cannot be met with a stab. It's kind of like in self-defense cases, if a guy punched me in the face, unless my life is an imminent threat, I cannot take my gun out and shoot this man. I can meet him with a punch, but I cannot meet him with superior, unless the circumstances differ. Like he's bigger than me, I'm on the ground, he's thumping me out. Okay, this is a situation where it changes. But in a situation where I tell you to put your hands on me and you do it, and I take my weapon out next and I commit such heinous crime, that doesn't apply there, unfortunately. This is a sad situation for both families, because one family loses their kid, the brother loses his twin, the black family, they just lose their kid too. Like I said, there's never winners in this situation. One goes to jail and one dies. And I'm be honest, Carmelo Anthony actually got the better end of the stick in this situation. He at least gets to live. It will not be the best circumstance that he believes he's in, but he at least gets to live. Yes, he is guilty, brother. You cannot do that. And I hope this is a warning to everyone else that likes to think with their emotions. This is sad because this just tells, like, man, first off, why are you there with the knife? Okay, cool. You have a knife. You shouldn't have been in with the knife. But this the fact. It's not even that the fact that you had it. It's the fact that you used it. You let the rain and somebody verbally disrespecting you and then touching you, it warrants you to harm somebody like this. Be a man. And this is for the warning for any other youngsters out there that thinks that it's okay to pull out a weapon to harm somebody. That could be a knife. That could be a gun. That can be brass knuckles. That can be hitting somebody across the head with a bat. If you're a real man, fight. If he would have just fought him like a regular person and he shoved him and you punched him, it would have been that done. Just like that. Just like it just would have been a fight between two kids. You had to take a knife out and make the fight uneven. You made it unfair. He couldn't fight back. You stabbed him before he can react. That's a problem. So in this situation, yes, Carmelo Anthony was 100% wrong. And he will now serve the rest of his life, well, living good years in this prison. That's sad. You can never bring back the life of Austin Metcalf. And I wonder sometimes, I want to ask people, would you had rather walked away? And of course, the answer must be yes, I would have had walked away, but you didn't. That's the situation that a lot of youngsters probably not understanding. Like, bro, I wish I just would have walked away. I wish I just would have just left. He pushed me, or he before he even pushed me, he disrespected me verbally, but nothing saying too crazy. But is my action warranted to stab an individual because he told me to leave? No. This is a sad situation, like I said. I hate that to even see this because I hate to see another black man in the system. But to be honest, this black man deserved to be in the system because people like, I'm going to be honest, and I hate to say this, but people like Carmelo Anthony, they have a certain temper that is very dangerous for a community. And it needs to be removed from said community to not harm somebody. I felt personally, this is how I feel, if he didn't stab him, he would have stabbed somebody else. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a sad situation, man. And a lot of families deal with this type of stuff now. And now, look, you got to think about it, too. Not only did you stab somebody, they removed all the black jurors, which made them all white. And then you're definitely getting that sentence. And then I believe the jury actually could have gave you 99 years. They did from 0 to 99 years, and they hit you with the 35% range. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing because you did something out of emotional. So they could have hit you with 60 ball. They didn't. And you still serve half the sentence and still have a possibility of parole. So that's kind of like a win-win, like I say. It's a lose-win. Family loses. He loses most of his years, and then he has to come back out as an old man and start over. A track athlete. This is how you start your beginning, huh? Your beginning is your end, brother. And now I don't think people understand how many years is 35 years. 35 years is a lot of years, bro. Did you add his 19 years to that? We're looking at 56 years old by the time he get out of jail. Sad, sad, sad. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is the Daily Night News. This is Savage Report. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video above. We out. Peace. Damn. It's a sad world, brother. It's a sad world. All right, let's get back to the news. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's see what's going on right now. I really wanted to commentate on what these damn Knicks fans were doing. They was gonna go crazy regardless, win or lose. Facts. Something wrong with them. Oh, right here, look. I don't know. Let me see how much of the video is it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was on the news. Damn. I like the news broadcast instead of like these little personal videos because they just hit a little better. All right, y'all. I appreciate the love. Don't forget to subscribe now, for real. We getting litty right now, man. We've been on it for about an hour and a half almost. Let's keep it moving. See what's going on. Let's go.
Well, after the Knicks lost last night, things just went downhill at one of the remote watch party locations. People in a large crowd outside of Bryant Park ended up scuffling with each other and then with police officers. What does this mean for any future watch parties? Our Jay Dow joining us now live outside Bryant Park with more. Hey, Jay.
Good Lord.
Hi, Shirley. So things did not get completely out of hand, but they were bad enough that on a 30-minute or so video clip, we saw a police officer taking out pepper spray. We saw them officers scuffling with not protesters, but people who were just out here trying to have a good time after they watched the game via this remote watch party. But we've said it before, there are always a few bad apples in the bunch. And what we see in this story is a lot of people who were intent on acting up. There was one person who tried to stop it all. Even he was unsuccessful.
The question now facing the NYPD is how to prevent a high-energy New York Knicks watch party from spinning out of control and devolving into this. A crowd filled with young men and women who, following the Knicks' Monday night loss in Game 3, fought, stood on NYPD vehicles, climbed scaffolding, and tussled with officers, who at one point appeared to use pepper spray to contain the crowd on 42nd Street, just outside the Bryant Park watch party location. In all, police made several arrests.
Come on, y'all. Really.
For
it's
real.
Not necessary. You're going to take the fun out of fun. We need the connectivity. We needed the joy in the atmosphere.
In nearly 30 minutes of video, only one person, this young man in the black outfit, can be seen trying to discourage the others from acting up.
Then they beat him.
90 seconds later, that same young man was greeted with a punch and then a brawl for trying to calm things down. In less than 24 hours, NYPD officers could be tasked with once again trying to keep the peace before, during, and following a possible Wednesday night Knicks watch party.
Hey, man, look. And this, y'all got to understand, Trump was there. Good thing they pushed him back from the building because they was going crazy. How they going to punch the man that's trying to de-escalate shit? And then there was videos of them pulling shirts off motherfuckers. If you had a Spurs shirt on, they was pulling your shit off aggressively. They don't know who you are. They don't care who you is. That's some New York shit. For real. I just don't understand. I don't know. I could never. I'm doing something to somebody. Because you ain't finna just snatch my jersey off me. Definitely one of my jerseys and it's fully paid. Bro, I just spent some good money for it. Probably spent $100 on a jersey. And you ain't finna just snatch my jersey off because your team lost. I might be in New York, but I'm a New Yorker too. But I'm just with a jersey that's not a New York team. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just, and that's exactly what they was doing. Now, this is stupid ass behavior, to be honest with you. This is dumb, like very ignorant behavior to be snatching somebody's jersey off because your team lost. In Game 3, like they weren't gonna lose. It almost made sense for them to lose. What's the odds of them winning 3 straight games? So that's the outcome, right? So we just gonna be pulling motherfuckers' jerseys off every time they lose. Every time they lose, we beat niggas up on the street. Is that what y'all doing, bro? Like, come on, man. In that case, and you got to understand this too. The next time that happened, that's why the police got to be out there, because it's finna get violent. It's finna actually almost be deadly, because no man getting jumped on is not going to be prepared next time when he go out there. Because dude tried to de-escalate and he got beat up on. The other big dude taking him out one by one, right? Somebody's going to come out there with a big-ass kitchen knife, and they going to start stabbing shit up with a whole group of people just like that, and they're going to be, oh, I've been hit. I didn't do nothing. The whole time you was just jumping on this grown-ass man, hitting him for what reason? He can't defend himself. That's the reason why this did pop off, because this person can't defend himself. If this is Chicago, this would have been a whole nother problem. It would have been shooting for real, because these people can walk. Because, in New York, you can't have nothing, but in Chicago, oh yeah. Strapped up, you hear me? Strapped up in the city. So if that's the case, bro, this happened in Chicago, this wouldn't have happened like this. You would have hit gunshots everywhere. Somebody getting laid down just like that. But in New York, this ain't right. Like, how could y'all even allow this to happen? And I seen videos of NYPD. They was just standing around, like, they was letting them just get at it. I was like, damn, like, when y'all gonna break this up? Or y'all just gonna let this dude get jumped on by 3 other dudes? But that's New York for you. But at the same time, it's like, why are these dudes even jumping on them in the first place? Now, they said that they couldn't do the watch party in front of Madison Square, which is great. You shouldn't. You got the president in the building right now. How the hell he gonna get off in case of emergency when y'all out here brawling because you lost? Knowing damn well you probably would have lost. That's the more interesting part about this. Most likely you were going to lose because it was the third game. Why would you think you was going to win the third game in a row? Yeah. New York, y'all screwed. Y'all kind of doo-doo brains a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Just doo-doo brains. Like, y'all jumping on people. And I'm telling you, these people were scared to death. Me personally, I just would have took the jersey off. But say if somebody caught my jersey, they pulling it off of me, they setting it on fire. Like, nigga, I paid money for this, boy. I gotta die about this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna die for the respect. So maybe it's mob action at this point. This is self-defense for real. Like, I just got jumped on by a mob of Knicks fans, and I started blicking shit down. For real, like John Wick. Just saying, hypothetically speaking. If you was in Chicago, that's exactly how it's going. I'm not taking no L. And they recording you? You might want to shoot the cameraman first. Get the footage, because you going to be all on the internet, G. This on the news. He just got his ass whooped on the news. Get the cameraman. Grab the cameraman first. But they all cameramans, you know what I'm saying? That's what's so crazy. They recording themselves doing the crime. I don't know. They doing all this for a sport of a team, of a ticket they cannot afford. They beating random people up wearing Spurs jerseys because they Knicks fans. But they outside on the watch party because they cannot afford a ticket because they broke. That's probably why it's so easy for them to put their hands on people, because they know they broke. And nobody can sue them because they ain't got no money. Interesting. I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. The Knicks fans, y'all overdoing the role, man. What, y'all trying to scare the Spur fan up? No, you cannot do that. There's going to be some Spur fans in the crowd. You cannot try to scare them off. Y'all some weirdos, man. New Yorkers, y'all, what y'all on with them? Yeah, don't play that out in Chicago, man. Shit get wicked for real. Just saying. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this. It's a cold world, man. Motherfuckers can't even go out and watch a game no more, man. If I just spent $150,000 and Knicks don't win, I should be out there. Like, all the people that went inside and lost all that money for them good seats, those should be the ones outside beating up on them Spurs fans. DJ Khaled and them. They should be the one beating up on the Spurs fan, not the, people that didn't even get in. How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Facts. I'm trying to tell you. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get it busting. Let's go. Peace. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hey, just keep your focus and never lose sight of it. Facts. Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate the motivation. This is how lost people are in 2026. Holy shit. Facts. They are so lost, dude. It's so sad. It's actually almost like scary because you got to deal with these type of individuals that they just willing to jeopardize anything. Like, I stay away from dumb people because I don't have time to jeopardize my future. Does that make sense? I'd rather just stay to myself and create my own outcome from this. But I stay away from anybody that got nothing to lose. That's one of my pet peeves. If you ain't got shit to lose, stay away from me. I only mess with people that got things to lose in life. If you ain't got nothing to lose, female or male, I do not want to associate with you. Cause you'll go to jail. You don't give a damn. You could be depressed. You're willing to die. I'm cool. I'm gonna die in the hand of my own decisions, not in the hand of a goofy that I'm hanging with. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang around with a bunch of goofies, man, and they'd do a bunch of goofy shit, and then I'm caught up in the goofy shit too, and I gotta move around because this person thought it was just cool to post a low. Goofy. I'm like, damn, you just screwed the location. Now we gotta dip out to somewhere else because you just dropped the low. Why would you do that? Now motherfuckers know where we at. Like, I'm good. You know how people get mad. You ever seen somebody get so mad they like pull up pussy, and then they'll drop their real location, but it'd be they grandma's crib for real. But they'll be there though. I'd be like, bro, you no way you just gave him your grandma's house. Talking about pull up to the crib. Like, what? You just gave the option of your location? They gonna pull up at any time. Probably the time you're not paying attention. I don't know. Maybe you're in a different sector of life at this point. Like, it's getting real weird, man. It's getting real weird. Motherfuckers doing anything for clout. You know, bitches shaking their ass for nothing. It don't even matter. What can you do, though, right? So, all right. Well, it's only 1:41 now. Damn. Been on here for about an hour and 36 minutes. I guess it's time to call it quits. I don't see anything else I can do for real. Yeah. August Metcalf, the rest there. Phantom does a 9-to-5 job. School scream and cry. Damn, it's an earthquake? What is that, Philippines? Yeah. All right. I guess we can call it here then. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this. We're going to do it again. We're going to get back on tomorrow night. I want y'all to tune in. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate your spiritual. Welcome back, but it's time to go. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget the comments. I like the comments below. Y'all really get it active in here, and I appreciate that. I want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I'm going to be back on later tonight so we can do the Savage Night Show, the Savage Report tomorrow night again, or tonight again. And we're going to get you updated on some brand new news and what's going on in the world and whatnot. You hear what I'm saying here? All right now. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate the love. Y'all been really great to me. Peace. I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Good blessings. I appreciate the love. Hey, y'all stay motivated. Stay on top of your grind for real. I want y'all to be purpose-driven at all times. You hear me? I want y'all to understand that you're worth more than what they should tell you that you're worth. I'm going to tell y'all this now before I go. Believe in yourself. Follow your dreams. And it ain't just about your dreams. Follow what pulls you towards it. If the energy pulls you that direction, I want you to get up, and I want you to get active, and I want you to go towards that goal. That's all I got to say for y'all, man. Make sure you know what you want. Make a correct plan on what you want to do, and I need you to execute. That's all it's about. Execute the plan, and I want to see y'all do great. This is Angelo Savage. You got to have the Savage mentality. This your boy Savage. Let's go. Peace.